Hey there friends, it's Codiak here. Welcome back to Legacy Gaming. As we approach the launch of Lost Ark sometime in early 2022, it looks like the Smilegate and Amazon Game Studios teams are making some last-minute changes that are shaking up quite a bit about the classes in the game. If you played the closed beta in November, you might have had a chance to check out the Summoner, a subclass of the mages that uses the ancestral power of Arkesia to deal damage to enemies. Well, bad news, the Summoner will not be coming to the game when it launches in the West. Instead, the Sorceress class is getting called up to the main roster and will launch alongside the other 14 classes in the game. If you don't know anything about the Sorceress, well then, let's get you brought up to speed. The Sorceress wields powerful magic based on 3 elements, fire, ice, and lightning, with spells that primarily deal AoE damage. If it's not clear, the Sorceress is a DPS machine, and because most of the other ranged classes in the game either involve a bow or a gun, if you're someone that wants to lean into ranged magic, the Sorceress is really your only option, at least as far as pure DPS is concerned. This is actually a relatively new class when you look at the 3+ years Lost Ark has been available, which is interesting because it means Smilegate and Amazon Game Studios are picking and choosing what content they want to bring to the NA/EU version instead of rolling out all of the content the exact same way it arrived in Korea or Russia. With all that in mind, let's take a quick look back at the 15 classes coming to Lost Ark. For warriors, we have the Gun Lancer, Berserker, and Paladin. For the martial artists, we have the Striker, Soul Fist, Scrapper, and War Dancer. For gunners, we have the Gunslinger, Artillerist, Deadeye, and Sharpshooter. For assassins, we have the Shadow Hunter and the Deathblade. And for mages, we have the Bard, and of course, the Sorceress. As I quickly mentioned before, the Sorceress taps into 3 schools of elemental magic, and the team actually shared a few of her abilities that we can check out now. Incinerate is a fire-based ability that causes meteors to drop from the sky. At the start of the cast, after a brief delay, a pillar of flames also launches enemies into the air and inflicts some damage to anyone caught in the blast. Frost Explosion is an ice-based ability. When cast, a stream of ice shoots out in a straight line from the Sorceress, dealing damage and causing chill status, which reduces attack and movement speed by 60%. Ice Arrow is another ice-based ability. This is a targeted spell that calls down shards of ice in a straight line at a selected position. The ability also inflicts chill status, slowing targets' attack and movement speed by 60% for 6 seconds. Lightning Burst is a channeled lightning attack. When used, the Sorceress summons a bolt of lightning that they can hold and turn in the direction of enemies. Anyone hit will take on electrocution, dealing additional damage. In the Korean Sorceress reveal trailer, we also saw a number of different abilities and got a special look at her unique class-based mechanic. When her magical power reaches a certain point, the Sorceress can activate one of 2 abilities. They both look to be utility in nature and provide the Sorceress with passive buffs that augment her abilities in certain ways. In that preview, we also saw how the various tripods will change the elemental nature of some of her abilities, giving the player more flexibility to choose what school of magic they want to lean more into. Although just a preview, it's pretty clear the Sorceress is going to check off a lot of those mage stereotypes, while also elevating what we typically think of when it comes to ranged magic users. It's a great first showcase of a class I think will be incredibly popular, and I'm excited to check it out myself when the game goes live. Speaking of that, a little tease at the end of this month's blog post revealed that there will be more news coming before the end of 2021. I'm sorry, but if that doesn't scream release date, I don't know what does. And with a wide open calendar in early 2022 before Elden Ring, I'd put my money on Lost Ark being released in January. I don't have any concrete evidence to back that up, it's just a gut feeling. Finally, I want to briefly touch on gender-locked classes. This is something we're not accustomed to here in the West, and it's something that players have been vocal in protesting. The developers addressed this today, saying that from the earliest days of Lost Ark's announcement in the West, we heard players' feedback about gender-locked classes loud and clear. While not every class in the game currently has a male and female counterpart available, we wanted to be sure to include those that do early on. In the future, Smilegate RPG will be creating more counterparts for classes that are still gender-locked, and we will bring those to Arkesia in time. For people that have been hung up on this issue, it looks like a solution will come with time, and while it's not the total flexibility we're used to in modern games, it's a step in the right direction. Lost Ark has quickly become one of our most anticipated games here on the channel, and with new information right around the corner, I think it's safe to say you're going to see a lot of people putting this on their wish list and keeping an eye on this promising MMOARPG. If you're here for the long haul and are excited about Lost Ark, I'm proud to announce that Legacy Gaming will be operating an open guild within the game. Anyone is welcome to join on their main character, no matter the skill level, During the beta, we actually maxed out our team, so be sure to join our Discord and get yourself locked in with our Lost Ark community to secure your spot on the team. Of course, if you did enjoy this video, we need your help. Hit that thumbs up and consider subscribing. Our content is all about getting straight to the point so you can get back to the action, so we would love your support. Finally, if you like everything we're doing here at Legacy Gaming and you want to help us out even more, you can do so by becoming a member. For just a couple bucks, you're helping evolve the channel and take our community to that next level. Check out the join button below to learn more. My name is Codiak, and from everyone here at Legacy Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.